see. I think the last time we saw each other was at like a NFL something. I think backstage.
I think you are right. I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't know what it was either, but I was just like, yeah, what's up, Russell Wilson? I was like, I got into football recently.
Oh, it's so good.
Tell him thank you.
Fun,
He got
right?
me so many points last season.
Yes,
yes, he got me so
He's
many
going to
points.
get you some more.
Yeah, all right, all right.
I know. It's so good to see you. I'm so proud of you. Firstly, can I say that?
Thank you. Yes, of course. So I'm proud of you. You've got 4 kiddos and conquering. Yeah, you're conquering motherhood and all the other things that I mentioned.
Oh my gosh! I'm just telling you. I'm like, there's a kid on every corner.
I know. How are you? And I thought, did I hear someone say that y'all might have more?
Well, you might have heard Russ say that.
Oh.
No, honestly, I do think at some point I can make it to 5.
You can.
But not right now.
Your youngest is 9 months, right?
Yeah, so my baby, Amora, she's 9 months.
Yeah.
And she just started crawling, which is like crazy. But
yeah.
look out, world, look out, house. Because this
Yeah.
girl is like, she's gonna conquer the world one day for sure, but she's conquering the house right now.
Look how cute you are.
So she's amazing, and then my baby boy, Wynn, is there. He's 4 years old, just turned 4 not too long ago.
Yeah.
Sienna's 7.
Fun age.
And Future is 10.
Oh
so
my
yeah,
gosh.
it's a lot going on in the house, but it's so much love, and I'm having so much fun, and we're both mamas.
No, we are both mamas, but it is not the same. It is not the same, because I remember we were both pregnant at the same time once, and I don't know if you remember or ever saw this tweet, but this is in 2014. I saw a picture of you and I cried. I said, in my next life, I definitely want to look like Ciara pregnant and not how I look right now, which is a hot, swollen mess.
Stop.
I saw a picture of you. I'm not kidding. I cried. I was like, what's wrong with me? I was like, I would keep having babies too, ma'am. Not all of us look like that.
No,
and
you're so
you've had
sweet.
pretty good pregnancies, except this last one was a little hard, right?
Well, so all my
birth?
pregnancies were really easy, but giving birth, my boys they've always been easy so far.
Yeah.
But my girls have beat me up. It's like something about us girls. I think in life, when you have those babies, boys are so easy.
Yeah.
Girls were complex.
Yeah.
So it literally was that at birth. So with Sienna, she beat me up so bad. I was like so out of it. Like by the time it was time to push her out, and that was my first girl. And then my second girl, Amora, at one point in time, her heart rate was going up and down for like 8 minutes long. And
that's terrifying.
Yeah. I mean, it was, and I try to stay as calm as possible. We thought we were gonna have to go into a C-section.
Yeah.
At some point, all the doctors rush into the room. And I think any mom that has had to have a C-section knows what that's like, or just you're giving birth when you may have to.
I've had 2, and girl, I planned that. I was like, I was gonna go natural, and then pregnancy for me was not fun. And I was like, get it out.
Now, yes.
Yes.
No, it's crazy because I've gotten induced on all of my pregnancies. I hold pretty long.
Yeah.
But literally when it's time to give birth, everything happens to me. I throw up, I start to shake, my teeth start to clack.
Yeah.
Everything happens at one time. And so with this pregnancy, it was a reminder of my first pregnancy with my baby girl, my first delivery with my baby girl, Sienna. And I'm like, it's something about the girls. We just come out bringing fire.
Yeah.
We just bring heat. You know, we're ready for the world.
No, see, they tricked me, though. They told me, they were like, because my first was a girl, and my doctor was like, there's no way. I had the worst pregnancies, like hospitalized, had to be on IVs, just everything that could possibly was going on. And they were like, oh, it can't possibly, it won't happen. It can't happen again. Well, no one knocked on wood. And it was, my boy, that was the worst pregnancy for me. It got worse the second time. Yeah, some of us are not meant to be pregnant. But I do want to ask this, because as a person that I'm a single mom with kids, I know that you had a kiddo before, Russell. And like, going into a new relationship, like, I can't imagine that right now, because it's kind of like you're bringing other beings into that. Like, how did you know Russell would be good for not just you, but also your little one?
Oh, when you know, you know. From day one, we sat down, we talked. It's so funny because we always laugh about the first time we met. We were talking so long and having such a good time, and in such great conversation, we forgot to eat, basically. But when you know, you know.
I don't ever forget to eat, so that's.
Oh, I don't either.
That would be my sign.
I don't ever forget to eat either.
Like,
okay?
Yeah.
But we totally forgot about eating, and I remember after, when we both talked about our stories after the first time we met, we both did the same thing.
Yeah.
He told his friend on the elevator going down, she's the one, and I called my best friend Yoli, who's my matron of honor, my makeup artist for legitimately 24 years, but best friend, right?
Yeah.
And I said, Yoli, I don't want to jinx anything, but I think, and she goes, he's the one, and I go, yes, like this is long, yes.
Yeah.
And when you know,
well, it's probably an exhale, because it's like, that's a hard thing to even get in a relationship after another relationship didn't go well, and then you're also bringing your kids
a baby.
along. People don't talk about that enough, but it's just like, that's a lot to bring to a relationship, and then you know.
get me. It's a package, right?
And then how they're going to be not only with you, but with your
with us,
little
and
ones.
that's a special gift. I think anyone who would know, you know, to be loving a child in that capacity.
No, I've been a
you know,
step-parent.
when you're
That's,
coming, that's a deep love.
Yeah.
And he jumped right in, changed the diapers.
And it's harder sometimes.
The funniest thing I will tell you though, when I go, okay, he really is the one. So we're in the house, we're talking, right? And so there's a silver chair in my kitchen that's about to fall, right?
Yeah.
And the craziest thing is when we all met, he met me, my dad, and my son at the same time. Okay, but we were already talking before this, okay? But we were meeting kind of in person for the first time.
Yeah.
And on a friendly basis.
That's a lot, the baby and the daddy?
Yeah, but we...
That's a lot.
Yes, but it was also a cool, you know, safe, friendly environment.
Yeah.
It wasn't like we're coming together to go like this.
Yeah.
You know, he was in the house. We were all in the house together. My dad was in the living room. Future was crawling on the floor, and there was a silver chair in the kitchen, and it was about to fall. And he legit slid across that kitchen so smooth and caught that chair, and I was like, oh, okay.
What's happening?
I mean, it was pretty sexy, but it was really cute. But he just always has been, since day one, one to jump in and be about that life, goes to the teacher-parent conferences. He's into every detail. He's making sure the sports and the gymnastics and everything is lined up, so
Yeah.
I love it.
That's sexy.
I love it.
All right. Let's get to a few commercials. We have Catherine in the audience to take us there.
Hi, Kelly and Ciara. I'm a Texas gal and a fitness instructor who just moved here to New York City. And Ciara, every time I play your music, the whole class steps it up. I mean, you can just see the energy of your music in their eyes. So thanks for making my job easier. Stay here. Kelly has more with Ciara after this.
Welcome back, y'all. Ciara's here with us, and we are celebrating the 20th anniversary of her debut album, Goody. So, what was the hardest, what do you think the hardest moment of getting that album made was?
So when I was making that project, I had this song called Goodies, as you mentioned. I was like, this is a song that the world is gonna, I think this is my perfect way to meet the world for the first time, and I think they're gonna love this record, and this is gonna take me to that place I've always wanted to go to.
Yeah.
So always believe in that song.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, when I signed my deal with Arista, a lot changed, dramatic, like shortly after. We were getting ready, we were preparing to launch, and then all the execs that were leading got changed out, and then I had to re-audition again at a new label, at Jive.
Yeah.
For them to say, we want to take her on to our roster, because I wasn't known to the world. Goodies wasn't a record that the world knew at that time. So I had to kind of like I had
sell
to,
yourself again.
Yeah, like, okay, now I got to tell someone else to believe in me and why they should believe in me. So they signed me. I went on to do that. But unbeknownst to me, and this didn't happen to me in real time, I learned about this later, but my song Goodies, to my understanding, was going to they were trying to take it away and give it to Whitney Spears.
Oh, they were just trying to, I heard about this, and I was like.
And you know what? I know Britney wasn't the one trying to take my songs.
Yeah.
Because I love Britney. I want to say that, okay? We all love Britney.
Yeah.
But at that time period, that was their plan, right? That was their baby. They had her for so long. So, of course, I'm this new artist. And this song is pretty amazing, you know. Goodies was knocking.
No, they knew
so
it was going to be a hit.
Why, you know. But I'm like, no. When I understood it, I'm like, wow, that's crazy. But that was my baby. That song, Goodies, was where everything began for me. And
I can't imagine, even as huge as she is, I can't imagine that song without you now. Like,
well,
I remember when it broke.
Let me tell you, if I was writing a song for someone, I will say this, her saying, I bet you want them goodies. I bet that would be actually kind of nice.
That would be, She had that little gravel thing, yeah.
But this song was my song, you know,
Yeah.
so just crazy. I've never said that before, but that is a fun fact, you know, that's what was happening.
Is it fun?
And
I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, an interesting fact.
Yeah, because it is. People don't realize, like, the things that go on behind the scenes that you would not believe.
So much goes on in this industry when it comes to music. People sometimes will do anything at the cost of anyone to make anything happen. So that is like a truth.
And it's happened to all of us.
Oh
like
my gosh.
In some
Oh,
form
I
or
will
fashion,
tell you this. I have had a song be taken from me.
Yeah.
And those
Oh,
producers
I have
never.
too.
Oh yeah, and those producers never saw any more hits after that moment. But I'm just saying, you know, so that's another story, another day, another time.
No, it's happened to me too. And all of a sudden you hear something on the radio and you're like, well, that's my song. That's cool.
Crazy.
That's so crazy.
Well, I heard that's the song that they took from me, and I was like, well, it don't sound like how it sounded when I was on that record.
Yeah, man.
And the song went like this.
Yeah.
No, but yes.
That's my favorite thing too. In a label will be like, this is a major hit. You're such an idiot for not doing it. And I'm like, well, it didn't end up anywhere else, so I guess it wasn't. Yeah.
Let me tell you what's so fun about that. So I have to thank you, because when I was launching my song Level Up, that was a big moment for me. I was going into independent artistry, owning my label for the first time.
Yeah.
And I remember being in a meeting before that, showing that record, and the executive I played it for when I was signed to a major did not see the vision. So I took a big risk, a big leap of faith, and went to go launch the song myself. And you were one of the artists that I called. There were some artists and actresses, yes, and you know, just amazing people and friends that I called, and I said, hey, can you show a video of you saying like what Level Up would mean to you? And you were hectic. You were doing the Billboard Awards. You were doing all kind of stuff. And you quickly shot the video for me. So I got to thank you for that.
Oh,
because,
It's hard, too, to ask. I hate asking people, so I understand. The ask is hard. Like, you always feel like, I don't want to put someone out, but I really would love to know, like, what they think or whatever.
That was so significant for me because now that song is almost 3 times platinum.
Good gosh.
Okay. And it's the power of believing in yourself, and it's also girl power, right? It's nothing better than us girls being
there for each other.
And the power of talent.
Yes.
You know? So I'm so grateful.
So wait, tell us about your current single, what you're doing right now.
Yes. So my current song that I have right now that I just released is kind of like 2 songs at one time. So my song I released before this record is a song called Run It Up featuring Boss Man D-Lo. And you can run it up in so many ways. Run it up as mamas and how we live our lives, being mom, owning our, trying to work, trying to grind, figure it out. Run it up in the gym. Literally, I'm still trying to lose my post-baby weight. You know, I'm gonna keep running it up. There's that
You're doing fine, man.
Thank you so much. You know, so there's that record. It's an empowerment record and a fun record. And my most recent song I released with Busta Rhymes is called Wassup.
I love him. He's so nice. We had him on the show, and I fell even more in love with him.
He is the best. He's like, I tell him he's like a pastor. When he talks, he will roll, and he will tell you some good stories. But we were on tour this past summer, me, Missy Elliott, and Busta, and Timbaland.
Fun.
So much fun.
So fun.
And
what a great,
that was really special. And Busta joined me on this song, What's Up? And it's a really kind of fun flex record. You know, I'm in this space right now of just wanting to have a good time and letting my joy just pour out, and wherever it takes me, I flow with it through music. And the record is so much fun. So you guys can have a lot of fun.
We need fun music
coming. Yes,
we
I'm
need
excited.
As artists and as humans, we are all inspired by the greats who came before us. With this new segment, we honor those who sometimes made us fall in love with what we do and who gave us also the strength to kind of keep going and helped us when we doubted our abilities. So this is All-Time Influencers. It's pretty simple. We're going to name a few legends who were huge influences on Ciara and her career, and she'll tell us why, like kind of what they meant to her. So are you ready?
I'm so ready.
Okay, first up, Janet Jackson.
Yay!
Yeah.
Janet is amazing.
Yes.
And she's definitely growing up, she's one of my biggest inspirations. And you know, I just loved everything about her. She was all about female empowerment. You know, I think Control was a very special moment for her. And I think a lot of us young girls, you know, that were looking for inspiration, she was giving us all the inspiration that we needed and her taking control of her journey. And she's always been the artist that, to me, you know, that's my sis, which is crazy to know that, you know, she and I are now like sisters or someone I look at like as a big sis. But she's always known how to evolve and do it so gracefully and sexy and classy and cool and like maintain who she is. No matter.
Somehow be so sweet but pull off the most powerful person in the room.
So yes. So bad.
Well, the next influencer for Ciara is Whitney Houston. Come on. How does she not inspire you?
Oh my gosh.
All of us of our generation specifically.
I'm telling you, Whitney was so everything. She was so beautiful, so elegant, and when she sang, she filled the room in such a special way. She could smile with her eyes and make you smile. You know, she could make you feel when it's time to get like this, she could bring you to that place.
She could be sassy.
She wasn't just a voice, she was also a performer. Right? And so I really love that about her. You know, I would try to sing her songs in the shower. You can sing her songs very well.
No. We all sing them in the shower, but no one sounds like her.
I'm just saying, you know. But she was also just such an amazing soul. Whenever you run into her at events, she'd always be like, hey, Cece, how you doing? She would take a moment to say hi. She was like an aunt in the industry if you knew her. So just amazing, I
feel bummed out because there was one time we both were in this picture. It's like this picture with all these artists. And I'm too shy. Like, I usually don't go up to people.
Yeah.
And I was too nervous because I was like, I'm gonna say something stupid. So I just didn't say anything at all. And I'm still bummed about that moment because she's like such a huge influence for me. But I've been in like the room with her several times and I never said anything. And it's a lesson. Like, just say something. Yeah. All right, one more.
It's so great to have.
Well, it is. The picture is awesome. I'm far away from her in it, but we're there together. One more. Wait, I love this one. Tupac.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. My favorite rapper as well. I love Tupac.
No, me and my dad jammed out to Tupac.
Yeah.
We were back in the car, back in elementary, a drive through misery. I mean, jamming out. My dad, I have to say, we had so many great memories jamming out to Tupac, but I just felt like he was one of a kind, you know? I don't think we've seen anyone like him since.
Agreed.
And what I loved about him is that he was so hard, but at the same time so poetic. Every time he did records, there was like thought to it. There was intentionality with every line for him, or at least that's what I felt. You know, records like Dear Mama.
I love Dear Mama. That's when I fell in love with him, honestly. Somebody showed me that and I was like, wait, this is like a, usually he's singing like something harder and it's like, oh, this is like a softer side. I was like, it was very cool.
Yeah, and that song I was just rapping, Shed So Many Tears. Like, he just was special. And he was so passionate and such a star. Like the way he commanded your attention in hip hop was so special. And if you got to witness it, you'll never forget it. Like he was a rebel, but again, just so like a rebel with a cause, you know? So all those artists, Janet, Whitney, Tupac, to me, some of the best artists to ever do this thing.
I feel like we're lucky. Like our generation, we're so lucky. We had so many great artists to look up to from different genres of music.
It was like
so
the
lucky.
blueprint, you know?
Yeah.
These artists crawled, you know, so the next person could walk and the next person could run.
Yeah.
And they really left us with so much greatness.
Oh my God, we were lucky. Our generation,
Yeah, lots to study and learn.
All right, let's take a break. Be sure to revisit Ciara's album Goodies for the 20th anniversary this year and check out her singles Run It Up and Wassup.